time has arrived. The college football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to Ames, Iowa, and Jack Trice Stadium, home field of the Iowa State Cyclones. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the USC Trojans, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Iowa State Cyclones. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the Iowa State Cyclones offense comes on the field first today. And this is going to be a tremendous showdown. Strength versus strength. This quarterback's having a monster year, but this is a high-powered defense, the best he's seen. Can't wait to see what happens, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, this is going to be what you really hope to see is this quarterback who can do it all. Can he deal with the intense pressure that this defense is going to put on him? Talking to the defensive coordinator this week, they feel that they can really rattle the quarterback by putting a lot of pressure on him, giving him a lot of different looks. Let's see how it plays out. Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. The receiver makes the catch. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action to get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Second down after that run on the previous play. The pre-snap motion from the offense. To the air, it's Beck. Catch made on the right side. He's in the clear. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44. The Cyclones lining up here on 1st and 10.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Second down play coming up for this offense. The shotgun running play call. Good enough for first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on second down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
There's the handoff. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back.
Touchdown, Cyclones, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. This offense comes out immediately, gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
And it's 7-0 after the BAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. The Trojans offense comes out for their first possession today. Kurt, let's check the impact players in this game, guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And he's got it again. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Scanning the field. It's Maiava. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Not a long return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the Cyclones move into the red zone. An inside move now from the shotgun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Forced out of bounds just short of the end zone.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to...
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Iowa State.
Because that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Here's the first play on the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Dropping back. It's Maiava. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Breaks free. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Grabbed by the receiver. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Well, Kirk, Iowa State has the lead here, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Now on third and very long, looking to throw. Well, they trap him for a sack.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. Is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
The Trojans will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. They keep it going. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Looking to pass. It's Becht. He finds the running back in the flat. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on third and short. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45.
Third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that throws the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Here comes a handoff. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, giving this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down. The Cyclones getting set on 1st and 10.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. Coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
And the Cyclones looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Tight end goes in motion. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Cyclones.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28. And the Trojans will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. No huddle now for the offense.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Handoff from the shotgun. He shreds the tackle.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Breaks free. Great move. Now here he goes. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Tackle, but first down. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Quarterback operating an empty set. Looking to throw. It's Mayavar. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
What a catch! Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. 1st and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Touchdown, Trojans. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
BAT is good, makes the score 21-7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. 1st down here for this offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Finds his man. It's Townsend. What a catch and run by the junior.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. And it's caught. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. The Cyclones starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Looking to pass. It's Becht. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Iowa State.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talking about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
They convert the BAT, so the lead is now 21. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Return starts from inside the 5. He steps out at the 21. That's where they'll start the drive. So it's 1st down, but they'll just take a knee and head to halftime. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. And the Cyclones will kick this away to get the second half going. Bringing it out, it's Jordan. Jordan brought down, sets up the next drive. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter, cut in to this huge lead. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Back to pass. It's Mayava. Makes the grab. It's Sanders. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Fights off a defender. An exciting spin move, but doesn't produce much of a gain. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? He'll set up to throw. Lets it go quickly. Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up third down. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Using his legs here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. And the Trojans looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now brings up fourth down. And the Trojans will have to kick this away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Fielded near the 20. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. The defense make adjustments, come up with a stop here. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. To throw, it's Becht. Pressure is coming. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Touchdown, USC. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Just a tough spot to be as a quarterback. He feels the pressure. He wants to get rid of the ball. You can see what can happen when the pressure gets to that quarterback right in his face. The ball is up in the air. The defense is able to come down with it, not only for an interception, but they get a touchdown themselves.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They'll test the right side here. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Looking for some space. It's Hansen. Breaks loose at the 40. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, I love watching these linebackers fly around, doing a good job of reading their keys. Saw the guard pulling, shot through that A-gap, was able to blow this play up.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Grab down the middle. It's Townsend. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion makes it 2nd down. He hands it off from the gun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. You
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18. Well, Kirk, Iowa State has the lead here. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game's summary before we move on. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. And now the handoff. And the defense able to hold it there to a short gain. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. And here's the handoff. Not much on that play, brought down short. 3rd and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. Takes the ball, tries to the right side here. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite 3rd down offense.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
The Cyclones will look to convert here on 4th down. Receiver in motion now. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Launching one to the end zone. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Offense is stopped. Will be a turnover on down.
Back to throw. It's Mayava. Caught by the receiver. Breaks into the clear. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Caught by the receiver.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the 1st down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Caught behind the line. It's Sanders. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. And the Trojans come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Sanders. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Oh, what a grab! Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down to the 47. And the Trojans are going to keep this drive rolling.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a 1st down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. And the Trojans have 1st and 10 here.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Here's the 2nd down play. Looking to chuck it again. From the pocket, delivers over the middle.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Dropping back. It's Mayava. Looking to scramble. Now here he goes. And moves the football to the 27 and a 1st down. The offense will set up on 1st and 10.
This is a deflating play for this defense on 3rd and short. Good coverage. They take away all the short routes, but the one person who wasn't accounted for is the quarterback. and he uses his legs to pick it up.
Second down play coming up.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
They face third and short here in the playoff on the 10th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on third down. Catch made on the sideline, but they get nothing out of it.
The quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
Here's a first down, not wasting any time after that conversion on fourth. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. The ball is loose. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there.
Boy, the offense has to feel incredibly fortunate that they are able to retain possession. The ball's on the ground. It ends up going out of bounds to give them another play and another opportunity in a game right now that they're trailing. They're looking for at very least a field goal and still can hope for a touchdown.
No gain there. Ball will be spotted at the 2 again. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking downfield, it's Maiava. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
Grinding away with a running game. He's in the clear. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Playoff fields coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. And brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Handoff running right. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Playoff games coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. And the wideout goes in motion. Back to pass. It's Becht. Snags the quick throw. You make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a